The British National Sound Preservation and Archival Society are proud to present a remastered instalment of the classic 1950s classic serial, Upright, the remarkable story of a Victorian gentleman. Based on the novel by Gravelly Stokes and adapted to a standard sufficient to avoid copyright infringement by Valmere Lake. Episode 6. Mrs. Jiggles' Secret.
Alas! Having found myself forced to be a clown in a travelling circus, I discover that a fellow clown is none other than the odious Arthur Whippet. Mr. Rosy-Nose, who has been taken on as a performing horse, is very popular.
What an horse! What an horse! Look at him trotting along, on his hind legs too. He's worth his weight, he is.
Mr. Rosy-Nose particularly likes the finale, where the horses walk in a circle, each holding the tail of the one in front in its mouth. However, my efforts as a clown have proved less popular with Mr. Ringer.
You bleeding rubbish! You wouldn't know a joke if it got up and hit you on the head.
He hit me on the head to demonstrate, and indeed I did not find it funny. Whippet tried to help me, in his usual helpful way. Perhaps you need a squirty flower like mine. It's empty at the moment. Oh, I think not, Mr. Whippet. Arthur, please. We are in the same predicament. Both escapees from the clutches of Captain Cutlass and our erstwhile employer, the duplicitous and, in my opinion, misnamed Mr. Cheerichops. Whippet did not once mention the maiden to me. Clearly he thinks little of her, poor deluded girl. Hopefully, when I tell her how her beloved Arthur is hiding away in a circus dressed as a clown, she will see me in a new light.
Right you lot, you're on!
We must go and amuse Upright, but I am not idle here. I am waiting for the oily duck. Are you? Yes. Are you the oily duck? I do not believe I am, I said, for I did not believe I was. When first I was sent to Netherwood Hall, I soon realized something was wrong, and a little investigation of Sneeringly's correspondence revealed what. I recalled my time on Cutlass's ship, forced to row to Jamaica, where treacle and rum were loaded aboard, then to row back to Hopchester Cove, where the treacle and rum were taken ashore late at night and put in covered wagons and driven away through a hidden passage in the caves, and how we did this time and time again. What could be wrong? Smuggling. Are you sure? I am. And yet you ran away. I sent a letter to the Admiralty, and later found a note pinned to my forehead, saying that I would be contacted by someone calling themselves the Oily Duck. But I have not been. I worry this duck has been captured, which is why I make my way to London under cover of this circus, as do you too.
Come on, it's time for the clans.
I fear I shall not be funny tonight.
You're not funny any night.
Look, my friend, it may not be by choice, but we are clowns. Members, however temporary, of a noble order. Children and old people with weak minds are waiting for us to amuse them by hitting each other with planks and pouring water over each other's heads, and pushing custard pies in each other's faces. Exactly. We're professionals. I filled it up. How? Never mind. Come along. We must try to make people laugh at us. Please open the door. I'm soaked through, and my cakes have gone soggy. Oh, and I'm scared of lightning. Please open the door. I'm soaked through, and my cakes have gone soggy. Oh, and I'm scared of lightning. Who? Hey? I don't get it. I'm here to see the lunatic. Name? Mrs. Jiggles. Have we got to Mrs. Jiggles? I'm Mrs. Jiggles. Escapee! Get the net! That's all right. You'll soon be back in your comfy cell with all that nice padding. Bring her down. Oh, I'm not a patient. I'm here to visit one. It's all right. This happens every time. What don't people understand about name? Mrs. Jiggles.
Escapee!
No, she's not.
Are you sure? I thought we had a Jiggles.
I'm here to see Mr. Cheery Chops, the lunatic.
Oh, him. All right then, in you go. Of course, when I was carrying out extensive treatment routines, for instance, he used to spend every day staring at the same wall.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Now we turn him round so he can stare at a different wall every now and then for a bit of a break.
Oh, it's very forward-thinking.
Oh, well, we're reasonable people. Here we are. Would I be right in thinking there's a cake in that basket?
Oh, yes, that's right.
I'd better take it away and examine it.
Oh, it's got oranges in it.
It's all right.
And carrots.
Bit modern, but it's all right.
And potatoes.
Ooh, I like a nice potato. I better just take it away and inspect it.
Oh, you won't find a file in it. Oh, dear.
When you want to leave, or if he attacks you with that axe by his chair, you just give me a shout.
Oh, Mr. Cheery Chops, it's me, Mrs. Jiggles, your little Esmeralda.
My little what?
Your little Esmeralda.
What about it?
Don't you remember me?
You are the woman who had me sent here.
It was only for your own good.
But I'm not mad, I tell you. It is my brother who is the mad one.
Oh, that's what you said last time. They won't let you out until you accept the fact you're mad.
They will let me out if I say I'm mad.
Yes, they're reasonable people.
But I am sane.
Oh, now you see that's not the attitude.
You have locked up the wrong brother, I tell you. It is my twin brother Nathaniel who should be here, not I.
Well, that's why I've come. You see, he's visiting the hall tomorrow. And if he sees me, well, he'll recognise me, and it'll all come out. He'll want to know where you are.
Oh, no. You must keep away from him. He is mad, I tell you. He will kill you. He will kill us all.
That's why I baked a cake with a file in it. We've got to get you out of here. You've got to be hidden somewhere else. What did I do with the cake? Oh.
Oh, sister, isn't he wonderful?
So funny.
The way he pretends not to know when the other clown is going to squirt him in the face.
And the way he falls over as though he didn't mean to.
And the way he gets up again every time the plank swings round and knocks him over, again and again, just like he were an idiot.
Will you stop hitting me with that plank whippet? But you're supposed to turn the other way. Which way? Ow! The other way. But why would you turn round again? Because it's funny. I do not find it so. Ow! Look. Sorry. This is ridiculous. Take this custard. Ow! Sorry. Right. I have had enough. I have been hit on the head numerous times. I have had water poured all over me. My face is covered in my own custard. And your squirty flower has squirted me in the eye. Careful, Upright. The water from my squirty flower has made the custard from the custard pie on the ground wet and slippery, and your big clown shoes might...
Woo! Oh, sister.
Sister. I apologize, ladies. I appear to have landed in your laps.
Only my lap.
Sadly. This is just but one lap? Incredible.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, sister?
I am. Sold me? It's right, but I am not for sale. You signed the standard clown contract. See? I cannot read, sir, as well you know. I will happily sign anything. Now come on, you'll have a lovely time with the Lumpwick sisters. I look after Rosy Nose. Oh, quite taken to me, he has. Only because you give him rum. Never known an horse take to rum as much as him. Now off you go. Or do I have to use the cudgel?
Fear not, Upright. I shall tell the authorities as soon as this circus reaches London.
Do not forget me. Yeah, about that, London's off.
Off? But why?
It's too much bother. Besides, none of us knows the way.
But I must get to London. I shall have to part company with you.
Let me introduce you to what I calls the Standard Clown's contract.
It looks more like the cudgel to me.
10 out of 10.
I regret I shall be of no use to you, ladies. My humour depends on situation and interaction with my fellow clowns.
You underestimate yourself, my dear. Besides, it is not us you must amuse.
Then whom?
Our brother Snatchwood. He has not laughed for 30 years, ever since he caught sight of himself in a puddle. We vowed then that one day we should make him laugh again. You are our last hope.
Yes. We have finished the entire first half of the great book of British jokes without a titter.
If only we had the second half, with all the punchlines in it.
Yes.
Weep not, sister. This clown will be different.
This clown? You have tried other clowns? Oh, yes. They all had their chance, but all failed.
And had to pay the price.
Price? What price? Oh, nothing. I'm sure you will be different.
You shall meet Snatchwood tomorrow. Tonight you can rest and think of funny things.
Are you thinking of funny things? Not exactly.
That was a nice cake.
Oh, thank you.
Interesting use of vegetables.
Did you, find anything else in it?
Like what?
Oh, nothing. Just anything you wouldn't expect to find in a potato and orange and carrot cake.
No.
No file?
No.
Oh, I must have forgot to put it in. Oh, how am I going to get you out now, Mr. Cheery Chops?
He seems to be asleep.
Oh, it's the potatoes. They're from the last batch. I don't know what it is about our potatoes, but they do seem to put people to sleep for several hours.
Then I'm free. I can get out of here, restore my name, show the world that I'm not mad, and bring my villainous twin brother to justice,
and rescue poor Mr. Slapface. And I'll get you hidden away till your brother leaves, and then you get back just a little bit after they know you've gone.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Jiggles, but I shan't let you shut me up again.
They will soon let you go when they realise. No! Farewell!
No! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Who's that?
Mrs. Jiggles! Let me out!
I knew we had a Jiggles. I said, didn't I? Where's he gone? Have you seen Fred?
But I'm not a lunatic. I'm as sane as you are.
Well, that's what they all say. That's how we know they're mad. Fred? Where are you, Fred?
Come back! Come back! Ooh, I'm all a-jiggling. Ooh!
I lay in bed trying to think of something funny, but all I could do was wonder what had happened to the other clowns, for surely whatever fate befell them will befalling I. The next morning I was taken to the room of Snatchwood Lumpwick. Unlike his sisters, he is a thin, bony man. Here we are, Snatchwood. This is the new clown.
He will make you laugh at last.
Go on. Do something funny. I attempted a comic caper, such as Arthur and I perform at the opening of each show. Unfortunately, I tripped over Snatchwood's foot, which for some reason he had left several inches from the end of his leg. In what might have been considered an amusing, if unintentional, fall, I somersaulted over his chair, and his head, without the merest hint of a smile, rolled off his shoulders and onto the floor. I suddenly realized why Snatchwood Lumpwick has not laughed for 20 years. He has spent them all considerably dead.
You have been listening to Mrs. Jiggles' Secret, being episode 6 of Upright, the remarkable story of a Victorian gentleman, adapted by Valamir Lake from the novel by Gravelly Stoats. Next week, episode 7, The Brothers' Cheery Chops.